today is about expressing anger. It's important that you're able to express anger and to protect yourself. It's important because we are going to interact with different kinds of people. There are going to be people who have good intentions, who don't want to harm you, who don't want to take advantage of you. But then you are going to interact with people who are going to harm you, who are going to hurt you. And so it's important that you're able to show that you can fight back. And the way that you would show that is allowing that coldness and anger to come to the surface. In the animal kingdom, the lion protects his family, and the way he protects his family is by showing this fierceness. And that fierceness allows other people to respect him, allows other people to not hurt him or his family, and it allows him to walk with pride. And that is something that we desire as well for ourselves. We desire protection, we desire to walk with respect, and not necessarily pride, but it's honor. We need to walk around with our honor and dignity, and to make sure that we are able to preserve our honor. And so I believe that in certain cases, showing your anger is going to be the thing that will protect you. Not everyone can respect words, not everyone can respect communication, and there are people out there that see you taking the high road as weakness and as a reason to hurt you even more. There are people that see when you return their bad actions with goodness and mercy, it makes them even more aggressive towards you. It conveys to them that you are weak. These are the kinds of people that we need to be able to show our anger towards. We need to be able to express that anger with the intention of protecting ourselves. It is necessary that we live in the real world. And in the real world, there are people that can cause us great harm, and they are a threat to us and to our survival. We have to look at how these people respond. When we look at anything, we need to look at the practical side of things. We need to look at how human beings respond to certain actions. So, for example, a person who has good intentions, when you communicate with them, they respond positively to that. For some people, you need to have strict boundaries, and that is the way they respond positively to you. There are some people that respond positively to anger and to coldness, and showing compassion and showing mercy actually brings out the worst side of them. It makes them more evil. It makes them want to hurt you even more. And that kind of person, if you can identify those people in your life, we need to be able to show our fangs. We need to be able to show that we can protect ourselves. We are compassionate people. It's not to say that we're not moral, we're not empty of compassion and mercy, but we are able to decipher when we show and who we show compassion to, and who we show our anger, and who we let out our fangs to. We cannot be compassion and mercy to everyone. This is not how you'll be able to protect yourself in the real world. In the real world, there are different kinds of evil and different kinds of good. And yes, with good people, return that with mercy. Even with people who hurt you, but they're not necessarily evil, to some degree, you can show compassion to them at a certain stage. I do want to differentiate that with people, like, let's say, family members, they do tend to sometimes take advantage of you. They tend to take you for granted, especially if you're very nice and you generally are a kind person. And so those kinds of people, we can still have compassion for. We need to still be able to show, we still need to be able to express our boundaries, and there needs to be certain consequences. But in our hearts, we can have compassion for them. In our hearts, we can be forgiving towards them. This is not the kind of person I'm talking about. I'm not talking about that kind of person. I'm talking about an abusive person. My camera died, so I was in the middle of talking about who I was specifying when I'm saying that we need to be able to show our anger and to show our cold side. There are different kinds of people in the world that you will come across, and this is for those people who, when you show them compassion, when you show them mercy, it makes them increase in their aggression and their hostility towards you and their desire to harm you. This is not for family, this is not for people that are doing things that are smaller in scale in terms of the harm that they inflict on you. So this is what I want to differentiate, that when I'm talking about this, it is towards a certain category of people, and these people are generally highly toxic, and their toxicity reaches a level where they enjoy hurting other people, and being compassionate to them makes you appear weak in front of them, makes you appear as though you can't defend yourself. These people only respect when you retaliate with some form of anger, when you show them that you won't take this kind of abuse. It's important that we talk about things in balance. When people are trying to understand life and how to deal with people, we can generally become very extreme, either become extremely compassionate or we become extremely aggressive, and there is no balance to that. The balance is that there are times that call for your aggression, and they have to be very specific instances, and they have to be very reasonable, and they have to come from a place of emotional stability. And there is a time to be compassionate, there is a time to be kind and forgiving towards people. The reason why we need both of those elements within us is because we will meet different kinds of people, and different kinds of people react to different kinds of behavior. Some people react well with communication and kindness. There are people that respond positively when you put down boundaries, and then they're able to respect you. There are some people that you must show aggression for them to respect you. But it isn't that we're always aggressive or we're always compassionate. No, we have to tailor our behavior towards the individuals that we interact with and towards the people that we meet. So this is a balanced approach. It is not blind to the reality that there are extremely evil people that that we might be surrounded by. It is not completely naive to that reality that there are evil people, there are people that take pleasure from harming you and hurting you. And there are good people, there are a lot of good intentioned people, and then there are people that make mistakes and they need correction, and with correction and with strong boundaries, they're able to respect you and to treat you well. So there are different kinds of people, but we're not going to be naive to the fact that there are evil people in the world, and that we do need to utilize a different approach to deal with them.